Hey guys, Juju22 here. Before we get started, I just wanted to mention that we had a chance to get an update on Danny Durbanzano's condition, and it just so happened that he didn't have an injured body part. He was just simply fatigued, just hurt from the match that he had just had. I mean, it lasted a little close to 20 minutes for Durbanzano. Most guys are in the ring for at the most 10 minutes, but it lasted nearly 20 for Durbanzano, and it just goes to show how tough he is. But the human body can only take so much. But thankfully, he's not injured. But that was just an epic match. And as far as Michael Jackson was concerned, a huge victory. I can't underscore how big it was because he had been on a losing streak. I mean, we paid him all this money to even be able to sign him. But he gets his first victory, so big props to him. But with that said, as for this matchup, it is somewhat of a rematch from the last time these two men met. We have Eddie Guerrero taking on Randy Orton. A rematch from that tag match that featured Edge with Orton and The Undertaker with Guerrero, but we'll find out if Eddie Guerrero is the better man between these two right here, right now. And we're off. And a back elbow to Eddie Guerrero. So yeah, this matchup's gonna be it's gonna resemble more of a real wrestling match. Of course, we do have Randy Orton. I mean, taking on a legend in Eddie Guerrero. So yeah, you're seeing two guys that are in the prime of their careers taking each other right here, right now. And a punch right to the head of Guerrero. And a power slam to Guerrero. Right now, Guerrero's not looking good, but it's early, so I mean, he still has time to turn it around, but now he has Randy Orton, or so he thought. And a drop kick to Orton. A neck breaker to Guerrero. And a forearm right to the back of Orton. A Russian leg sweep on Orton. And a whip into the corner goes Eddie Guerrero. And a punch right to the back of the head. And some more back elbows to Randy Orton. And some back to Eddie Guerrero. And Guerrero, what's he doing? Wow, what a series of moves that ended with a Hurricane Rana on Randy Orton. And I'll tell you one thing, Eddie is skill personified. And a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker on Orton. And a forearm right to Eddie Guerrero, and now Guerrero's in trouble. A back body drop, but Orton is still on the apron. Oh, and a hot shot right to Eddie, and now both men are back in the ring. And a full Nelson on to Eddie. But just was able to break out was Eddie. An abdominal stretch on a Guerrero, but a hip toss on Orton as a counter. And an arm wringer flip on a Guerrero. Then a kick to the leg of Guerrero. And Orton, what's he doing? A second neck breaker. And an elbow drop right to the side of the head. And an arm smash on a Guerrero. And a Hurricane Rana on a Orton. A back suplex on a Orton. And a clothesline onto Guerrero. And another kick, this time to Orton. And a float over neck breaker onto Orton. Oh, and he scratched his back. That's not exactly the way to scratch one's back. Because really, the manner in which he did it was not cool by any means. And a monkey flip on Orton. I mean, both these men are evenly matched in terms of size, but Orton has the strength and Eddie's got the speed, but more important, Eddie's got the experience. So, I don't know. I mean, this could go either way, as far as I'm concerned. And an arm drag on Orton. Now he picks up Orton. Oh, what's this? A suplex, and... oh, don't tell me. A second one, and... the Three Amigos by the originator, Eddie Guerrero. And now Eddie, what's he doing? Just an old-fashioned suplex and a pinfall cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out by Orton. I would have thought that would have been it, but it wasn't. A backbreaker on Eddie Guerrero. Now he picks him up. And another one. And a pinfall cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out by Guerrero. Another arm smash to Guerrero. And a drop kick. And, whoa, wait a minute. It's Eddie's nephew, Chavo. What's he doing? Oh, right. He's going to help his uncle, Eddie. But how? That's the question. How can he help him? And a European uppercut onto Orton. I'm not sure even Orton knows if Chavo's in there, but right now Eddie's doing pretty good against Orton right now. A back elbow on RKO! RKO onto Eddie Guerrero! And then he stomps him right in the head. And now he goes for the cover. And Guerrero, or that is Chavo, is distracting the referee. But that might have saved his Uncle Eddie. Wait a minute, pinfall cover. Ref, turn around. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. I'll tell you one thing, Chavo distracted the referee long enough for Eddie to kick out. And then Orton trying to, well really, he realized that Chavo was there, but before he could do anything, Eddie gets a roll-up, or a small package rather, on Randy Orton, and was able to pin him 1, 2, 3. And for Eddie, he gets a 3-point victory for the tournament. I mean, then again, If anybody could lie, cheat, and steal, and people would appreciate that, it's Eddie Guerrero. I mean, come on, the guy. If anything, the guy, he invented lying, cheating, and stealing. But at least he was honest about it. And as far as what happened in real life was just a tragedy. But in any event, stay tuned for the next match. It'll be coming up right after this.